What is going on, everybody? Wired here, back once again to talk about my absolute favorite couple in the entire world, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. And some juicy gossip we have that's just come out about how they've been evicted from their little flat in Frogmore, Cottage, which makes them no longer residents of the UK. Can you imagine being Prince Harry, being fifth to the throne, and you come back to the UK, you gotta rent a hotel? That's got to really stick in his craw. Got to. But I can't say it's, not surprising considering all the stuff that's come out about his family, the Netflix series, the Spotify series, the book that he himself has released, because he is just so embittered towards his family. From what I've gathered, his childhood was not perfect. And I feel for him for that. My childhood was not perfect either. However, I don't have a tell-all book out about my family either. Slandering them at every turn, because although my parents were not perfect, I feel like they did the best they could. Or at least that's what I think, or I choose to believe. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But let's get in the article here from the embittered prince and his stupid wife. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle finally vacate Frogmore Cottage after King Charles's eviction. They are evicted from the palace, from Frogmore Cottage. They have no place to go. He's a man without a country. It's officially goodbye to Frogmore Cottage. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been living in the US since 2020. However, they have finally vacated their digs in the United Kingdom for good. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex officially moved out of Frogmore, their former British residence, on Wednesday. The rest of the duo's items that had been left at the Windsor abode have finally been sent back to their Montecito, California home. I'm sure at no charge to them. Sir Michael Stevens, the keeper of the Privy Purse, who handles the finance of the royal family, confirmed the news yesterday that the two vacated the property. So they are no longer allowed on palace grounds, which they shouldn't be. They haven't been working royal since 2019, right? They want to live a life of privacy. And I say everyone should give them a life of privacy. The move comes just a few months after Harry, 38, and Markle, 41, were evicted from the cottage by King Charles. The Invictus Games founder and the former actress... Sorry, that was the New York Post article. I would never call Meghan Markle an actress. So the Invictus Games founder and the former grifter now no longer have a place to stay when they visit the UK and will have to stay with friends or at a hotel instead. The Post has reached out to Harry and Markle's reps for comment. A source told Page 6 in March that the monarch, 74, was thinking of giving Frogmore to his brother, Prince Andrew. Well, how much more disgrace could that property possibly be? As everybody knows, Prince Andrew is in hot litigation and allegations about his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, which hasn't been proven, but has been all but proven and affirmed. Just not legally, but we all kind of know what's up with that stuff. We know Prince Andrew likes people, a little short of the acceptable age, should I say. And he's very fortunate the British family covers for him, and he keeps his head low too. I mean, that's a positive for him, but that guy should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Probably won't though. But hey, yeah, give it to him. I mean, see how slimy he can make Frogmore Cottage. Charles began proceedings to boot Harry and Meghan from the royal cabin just one day after Harry's shocking memoir Spare hit bookshelves in January. There's also no word yet if Andrew, 63, will move into the now empty cottage. The 4-bedroom home sits just several miles from the Duke of York's longtime place, the Royal Lodge. Andrew has been adamant about staying at the luxurious 30-room lodge where he has lived since 2022 with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson. And I want you to just imagine this, if you will, for all the common people out there, the people like me, who own a small home, pay taxes, have to work a regular job, maybe does YouTube on the side, stuff like that. Think about this. You get a 4-bedroom house for free. And you're like, oh, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. I gotta say, I don't have anything really against the British monarchy. But it's the spoiled entitlement of people like Harry, Meghan, and Andrew that I'm just awed by. You can live in a 4-bedroom suite for the rest of your life and not have to pay anything because you're essentially, figuratively, righteously, supposedly, better than anybody. And yet it's not good enough for you. I just think it's wild. Most people that I know would die for that opportunity. You can just live in a house, never have to pay taxes, never have to worry about anything, get a little bit of cash flow every so month. You could probably take 3 or 4 vacations a year. Not good enough for these people. I just find it wild. Absolutely insane. This eviction surely spells the end of Harry and Meghan's time in the UK, an insider told The Sun earlier this year. Andrew is resisting the idea of moving into Frogmore Cottage after he was offered it last week, they added, but it shows Harry and Meghan are powerless to stop the eviction. Prince William and his wife, Kate Middleton, could be next in line to move into the Royal Lodge if Andrew leaves. Well, maybe they'll take it. I don't know. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge currently reside at Adelaide Cottage in Windsor, despite it being too small for their family of 5. Oh, well, that's odd. Apparently that their accommodations are not good enough for their family, but they're sticking it out and making the best of it. It really shows a whole disparity between the brothers. Like I said, if I got offered a free living place where I have to pay no taxes, no insurance for the rest of my life, and could have people come in and periodically upgrade it, I'd be dipped in ish. I really would. I really would. I think most people would. Most commoners would just be like, this is fine. Great. And then you get a cash flow. They just hand you money on top of it. You go on vacation 3-4 times a year. Wow. What a horrible existence. Maybe I'll write a book. Or maybe I'll just watch The Sopranos over and over on HBO. I guess that's Max now. Absolutely insane what the whole celebrity mindset can get you, but I guess we've seen that with the whole Titan submersible. Celebrities always want to do extreme things because, what can they do that regular people can't do? But sometimes you pay the price for that. I think it's true with the Titan sub. I think it's true with Harry and Meghan. True with Andrew. I don't think they should get anything. I think Andrew be in jail. Harry and Meghan, I think they should build their own island. Brings us to the article here. Could Prince Harry face deportation? How his immigration experience differs from most. Dear Prince Harry, we want you to know that we stand beside you. If the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, detains you, we will defend you. Unfortunately, tens of thousands of immigrants in this country, your admission to minor drug offenses could be a deportable offense that separates you indefinitely from your wife and 2 children. Let's be honest here, that's never going to happen. They have so much cash in the bank from Spotify, from Netflix, even though I know Spotify canceled their deal, Netflix is probably going to. They were not going to get the full amount. Their cash flow is going to be good for the next couple of years at least, even if they get no other deals. What they're going to do in the future, what they will do in a decade from now, I got no idea. Who's going to touch them? Unless they can really do a 180 on their brand, but it doesn't seem likely. And it's definitely disappointing too. Could have done anything with it. But this is part of U.S. citizenship. I don't know. I'm already a U.S. citizen. I was born here, and I love it here. For all the problems the United States has, I love being American. And I would not trade it for anything in the world, really. It's all I know. I have no other people. So I got to deal with all this stupid race baiting and all this stupid misogyny stuff and all this stupid, Democrat, Republican divisiveness, which I don't really like. But you got to deal with it. But we want you to know that we will fight for you. Even though President Joe Biden pardoned U.S. citizens last year for certain possession offenses, of course he did, coward, he did not pardon you, a non-citizen. Most drug offenses mean mandatory detention for non-citizens in this country, with no opportunity to leave a prison-like environment. If you are detained and asked to be transferred to a detention center closer to your wife and children, you will likely not prevail. You could be forced to decide between permanently living with your family in the United Kingdom or from the confines of a detention center pending the deportation. All right, well, this is from USA Today. I'm just going to say there's a lot of ish. There's no way this is ever going to happen to Prince Harry. No way. He's got too much money. He's got too much clout. He's got too much pull in the UK. We're part of the UN. We have good relations with the UK. It will never happen. At best, this is what would happen to an average random person that would happen to come upon these problems. Then again, they probably wouldn't be so stupid to publish it in a book, I would guess. But this leaves them in a precarious situation. They're without a home now. They're going to get deported, possibly from the US, which I don't think is going to happen. But if they do, they can't go back to the UK. They're going to live in hotels, which they could probably do for a few years. But after that, they're going to be on the streets. They're going to be like bums. And then King Charles will take them back in, probably give them a couple $1 million. And then they'll use that to exploit their family for more money. And then they'll make more money. Jeez. What a cycle, huh? Nice to be born with a platinum spoon. Could have happened to a better person, though. Anyway, that's all I got. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you on the next one, and thank you for listening this long. This is Wired, and I'm out. Later.